The temple was mainly built for the villagers because if you want to get connected with Hanuman, we could have just done it from anywhere. So this part of this whole building is open to everybody in the village. So we built it in such a way, it's a bit of symbolic. We built it in such a way that if you want just the temple, you can come here, do your rituals, and you'll be leaving. But if you want to go beyond, that means you want to learn the yoga tools or anything, we decided that we want to offer them something much more than this, right? So it's like symbolic, from outside you can enter the temple and you go, but you want to go deeper inside, then we'll see what's coming up. So this will all be covered up later on. So those who want to go beyond, they want to learn yoga, they want to explore themselves even further, they'll come through this main entrance. Nothing is here right now. It's all the vision. I'm just going to explain the vision here. There's going to be like a mini ashram that's going to come up here. It's going to be very beautiful. So I'll explain everything in proper detail once we get to the center. Careful, Anna.
Yeah.
So, are you comfortable climbing?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Okay. So I'll be able to show you things here. As you can see, there's some columns and everything in place right now. The beauty about this region is we have this naturally occurring stone. So the cement percentage is naturally reduced. We are in a bit of a rush, that's why we're using columns, and we want to go 2 floors. That's why we're using columns. All columns were not needed. So if you can imagine, these 4 columns is 1 room. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms are there, right?
Right.
So I'm just going to explain what's going to happen here. I'm very excited. So these 2 rooms will be Biksha hall. 1 big room will happen here. That corner room will be like 1 or 2 full-time volunteers who will stay here to take care of this space, that corner.
Yes.
Okay. That will be their room. These 2 rooms will be the gents stay area.
Gents stay area.
That is ladies stay area. And the last one is Akshaya. Akshaya is kitchen. Okay. And this is the first floor. And on top of the 1 more floor will come. So on top of Biksha hall, we are going to create a workspace, like vault office or Kaivalya Kutir, where people normally do their activity, day-to-day routines. And in this entire plot, we don't have any radiation. If you have a cell phone, you have to turn off your cell phone.
Right. Okay.
Okay. If you need, we will need internet. Everything will be wired connection. There will be no signal radiation. That's the whole purpose.
Okay.
You want to keep it as energetically efficient as possible. So up above, we'll have workspace which will be open to elements. Like rain will be there, but rain will not come inside. Sunlight will come inside, but sunlight will not hit you badly. We want to design it
How
like
is that?
that. I don't know, if I'm thinking.
Okay.
It will come in meditation.
Right.
But it's possible, Anna.
Possible.
It's possible. Some architectural design has to happen. And we want to have some trees, proper trees and everything, like in small plants and pots and everything. We want to design it like that. So the workspace will be lively, energetic, and you won't get tired sitting in front of laptop. So we want it to be like that. And on top of that room where I said the full-time volunteers stay, there will be another room coming. That's where if you have guest teachers coming, or we have celebrities like Vaisakh Anna coming, so he can stay there and he can do his practices in privacy and everything. And these 3 rooms where we said the gents stay area, ladies stay area, there will be 1 big room coming above it, and that is going to be sadhana hall. So because, and I'll tell you why sadhana hall is needed. And on top of Akshaya, there will be another Akshaya. So the idea of Akshaya is, we want to make one of the best efficient kitchens that in future, if we want to make food for even 1,000 people, we should be able to make it. So there's like some intricate design details that will go into play in those 2 rooms where you will be able to cook food for so many and efficiently without any craziness. It will happen properly, systematically. So we're trying to design it like that. I know the knowledge will come. Right now I don't have 100%, but it will come as we go through the process. And that is Hanuman Temple. Okay. Now you're wondering, what are we doing with this whole open space here?
Yes.
Okay. So this plot was taken for this open space only. because we want to build Yogashala here, in a way like Adiyogi Alayam. Okay. So when we thought of the plot, we want to build a Yogashala so we can start offering yoga to people. Somehow Hanuman came rushing.
Okay.
So that's why this kind of got slowed down. And construction wise, this has to happen first before we can do this. That's why we're doing it in step by step. There'll be a huge Yogashala coming. So Yogashala will have Sannidhi.
What does a Yogashala mean, Anna?
Yogashala is where place where yoga programs are offered.
Okay.
It's a very big hall. Okay, and you can see this whole thing is raised a little, right?
Yes.
So Yogashala will be close to the ground.
Okay.
Like closer to the ground. So it's very similar
Why
to.
is that closer to the ground?
Very good. So whenever you're doing spiritual practices, it is essential that you don't have any tension in your system. The closest you are to the ground, the less tension you have on your body, right? So that's why if you are surrounded by soil everywhere, there will be a lot of stability. It will offer you a lot of stability. So the tension within the physicality will drop down. So you can focus on the practices. It doesn't matter. We want the Yogashala. Sadhguru says Yogashala is a place where, or yoga is a opportunity where people can attain their maximum capacity. So this will be not be just limited to yoga. Wherever capacity building is needed, you are interested in Kalari, you want to introduce Indian martial arts also. You want to introduce Hanuman sadhana. There's like different types of Hanuman Gada sadhana. You want to introduce that.
Right.
It's all like traditional martial arts.
Right.
You want to introduce all of that, and some people want to explore other dimensions within themselves.
Right.
We can use this space. So this space, we want to cater it energetically in such a way where people can attain to their highest, whatever they feel is their highest. Everybody has different aspiration. Sadhguru calls that quality of life. Sadhguru says in the Model Village project, he says that every individual should have their own quality of life. Whatever they feel is the way they should live. They should not get imposed by somebody else. That much freedom they should have. So this Yogashala we are thinking of a space where it helps individual flower beautifully to whatever blossom, to whichever way they want to blossom, And so that's the Yogashala. In front of Yogashala, there will be a small podium like a stage in that area now. This area in the front. So Yogashala will come up till that entrance, the gate entrance.
Okay.
Over there, they will still have some space. There will be a podium, and there will be Adiyogi coming. And I don't have a vision of how it's going to be. I just told to Sadhguru and Devi that Adiyogi has to come.
Okay.
Whichever form he'll come, it's up to him.
Okay.
So we want to design this Yogashala in such a way where people, if you are inside Yogashala, you will have the darshan of Adiyogi. We want it to be, we're very excited about this thing. So we want it to be like that. Okay. So what is the biggest inspiration for you to do yoga or to do anything? It's right in front of you.
Right in front.
That's it. So that is the plan for this plot right now. And volunteers can stay here, visitors can stay here. Biksha hall is there for, we can, that's for us to have food, and we can offer food to so many people. We want it to grow where people don't have to think about food as a problem. Right? Even Sadhguru said that during his previous lifetimes, during his sadhana time, he struggled a lot for food.
Oh, is it?
He said for 20, 30 days they will not have food.
Okay.
And stomach acids will come. It will be bothering them.
Right.
Hunger, not appetite, hunger. So what they used to do is they used to take stones, small stones, conker-like stones, and they tie it in a towel.
Okay.
And they put that stones here and tie that towel back so tightly that the stomach sticks to the spine.
Okay.
So there's no space for the stomach acids to form.
Oh.
No stomach acids means no hunger.
Oh, okay.
This area used to be like so thin for them because they're so focused on sadhana. They don't want to leave from that spot. When they sit to do their practice or sadhana, they want to, Sadhguru was saying, I'm there. I want Shiva's darshan. So I don't want to leave from here. So he did not leave. So, and he was also thinking at that time that if, when I attain, when I become a guru, when I attain, when I have an ashram, sadhaka should never think about food. That's why the core of ashram is Biksha hall. So it's needed. Food is something that we have to cater to, because if you take survival, if survival is taken care of, you can think of something beyond. So I still feel that the world hasn't come to a place where we can cater to each other's survival yet. They talk about ancient Indian societies being like that, but today it's not the case. Even now, Sadhguru says, right, when you go to parts of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, maybe they say, Saptingla.
Saptingla.
Yeah, so it's like, have you eaten? Right? It used to be a thing, We lost it, we want to bring it back. We still see in Indian villages, I'm not saying that it's dead completely, but we want that survival, like, place to stay, food,
Yeah.
for food. We don't want people to think about that. We want people to think beyond that or live beyond that. So, and hopefully this Yogashala will offer them all the tools that they need. So, and once we build a space like this what I want to say is, uh, Yogashala, stay area, and being able to feed so many people, one space like this, if you can dedicate, you can affect 10 to 15 villages nearby, like 10-15 kilometer radius, you can affect everybody. The energies will spread that far. So this can be a great model if you want to do something in your village. Don't think that will only happen in your village. It will spread. You will start from your village only, but it will spread to the surrounding area, and that is very important. Because if you want to go on establishing in every village, it's great. It may not be possible.
Okay.
So if you can cover like 10-kilometer radius from wherever you are, and somebody else will cover the next 10-kilometer radius, you can create a proper movement in the country. And this is not like one religion or anything. We are talking about somebody's capacity, individual capacity. It doesn't ascribe to any religion, right? If you're learning Kalari, what kind of religion do you belong to? Nothing. You're using your body. You're using the elements, 5 elements.
Right.
I don't know what religion they belong to. So we want it to be like that. It's open to everybody. And in this village, we have people from different communities. They've come to us, they learned yoga from us. It's a very beautiful thing that's happening. And it all goes back to Sadhguru's tools he offered us, how to be. He just focus. He said, you focus on how to be. You focus on your practices and sadhana. Everything will get taken care of. And it's coming true every day. We're able to experience it every day.
So Anna, like, what is the budget of Grama Panchayat for a village, and how much does, like, you think a model village will?
You know, when we talk about efficiency and things like that, Gram Panchayat usually get about, they can get a lot of money. So sometimes in one term they get 20 crores also,
Oh, okay.
depending on the size of the panchayat. So to create what we are doing here, efficiently if you want to make it, in 2 crores you can make it. Maximum I'm saying.
Right.
Including building, material, things, aesthetics included.
Right. Okay.
Okay, everything. Within 2 crore budget, 2.5 crore budget, you can make this happen. I'm not talking about one village.
Okay.
I'm talking about 10 to 15 villages.
Right.
That's a very big thing. Right? If you imagine the budget of Gram Panchayat for 10 to 15 villages, you're talking 120, 200 crores maybe.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Depending on the size of the panchayat. So, let's say even being conservative, let's say it's only 100 crores. Out of 100 crores, you want to spend 2.5 crores, it's peanuts, 2%.
Right.
2% of your budget, if you can spend and allocate to this. And anyway, you're wasting that money. We all know that. Okay? So, 99% of the money doesn't go to the village anyway. That 1% to 2% that you're allocating, do it properly. And if we can create spaces like this in every village, wonders can happen. I'm telling you, wonders. Okay? Just us being here for a couple of years changed the perspective of the people in the village. They moved from a state of hopelessness to some hope.
Right.
And that is important. If you can give that much hope to the villages, and villages are the backbone of India and backbone of the world. If you can give that much hope to the people living here, they don't have to immigrate. They don't have to think that hope is coming from somewhere else all the time. They can build themselves. They'll be confident of themselves. Right? We're not talking about confidence without clarity. We're talking about resilience. They have to build resilience within themselves so that they can stand for themselves. They don't have to continuously depend on something or somebody. That's where human beings are capable of doing that. So we can all contribute to that. Namaskaram.
Thank you, Anna.